Hey there, you mean DC fans, and welcome if you are new. Today we are checking out Absolute Martian Manhunter issue number 6. Let's go. All right, guys. Today we begin issue number 6, where we left off from issue number 5. John and the Martian are separated psychically, but more importantly, John is still in trouble, about to be dismembered by some crazy people after crashing into him with their ambulance. While the Martian is trying to get John to snap back to reality by bringing up Bridget and Tyler. Speaking of Bridget and Tyler, well, that crazy dude with the knife and the clown jacket that broke into their house is face to face now with a shotgun wielding Bridget, who we said previously she could handle herself. The guy goes on about some guy named Bob from Mars is telling him all kinds of stuff. Not heeding her warnings to stay back, Bridget unloads the shotgun and blows his head off. Then a white orb appears where his head used to be, appearing that the white Martian is in control of him and helping. The guy's still coming at both of them, even though Bridget is continuing to shoot him, still trying to break John out of his coma-like state, which he eventually does with good idea number 1325. It looks like the Martian did get back to John as he quickly dispatches of the two unlicensed doctors about to kill him. As Bridget and Tyler hide from Orbhead, the Martian seems to pull the light from one of the dead guy's head and stretch it. And carrying John, he steps into it. Bridget is now being chased through the dark house, trying to fend off Orbhead. He's cornered them in a room. Bridget swings the butt end of the shotgun at him, but it goes right through him and lands on the floor. Just as he's about to strike, John gets flung from the light orb on his head into the room, almost like teleported through, as Bridget just stands there confused, as am I. He tells them both to get to the headquarters because it's fortified. John tackles the guy as he says, "How can you touch me?" As you know, Orbhead, as we'll call him, is kind of confused as how he can touch him because, again, previously the shotgun went through him. Bridget says to John, "I'm not leaving you." The guy lands a punch on John, knocking him to the ground, saying, "I see you've got backup." Funny thing. Crouching, now the guy says, "I've got backup too." As you can see behind him, the shadow appear, likely referring to the white Martian in the shadows. Bridget and Tyler look outside and see a mob is formed with pitchforks and torches. Things seem like they're about to get real medieval soon. Having a discussion with the Martian about how to escape in front of Bridget, she seems not to see the Martian John is talking to. John tells them to get to Tyler's room and to lock the door. Next is a battle between the green and the white Martian taking place above the city. Well, in a spiritual kind of sense. Metaphorically, I guess. Meanwhile, John and the clown jacket guy are duking it out literally while Bridget and Tyler hide. Clown jacket gets John pinned down and is about to get killed. In the battle between Martians, the white Martian reaches out and finds terminal cancer from a kid and grows it almost the size of the city to use against the green Martian. Likewise, the green Martian grabs the thought containing the cure for that from a girl across town to counter it. But back in reality, John overpowers Clown Jacket and hit him with a punch, knocking him off. John quickly jumps on him and starts pummeling him with strikes, screaming enough. Next, the white Martian takes the fear of the atomic bomb from an aging hippie as it manifests a bomb. The bomb is falling towards the ground slowly. Sound effects. The Green Martian taps into that same hippie's belief in, of course, military incompetence. And as the bomb lands with a giant thud, turns out the bomb is, well, just a dud. After taking care of Clown Jacket, the rest of the orb heads rush into the house, and John starts wasting them with his issued pistol, which then, of course, gets knocked out of his hand by a pitchfork. The green and white Martians continue their war, even inside the minds of the people of Middleton. Bridget still standing guard in Tyler's room as John tries to fend off the controlled minions of the white Martian, but he's not doing a great job of it. Tyler in his room is trying to likely cope with all the craziness and events of the past. This whole series, realistically. And he looks like he's, playing with Play-Doh, molding it, which look just like his mom and dad, along with both of the Martians, and they're fighting it out.
Your helmet is so big.
Hard helmet, what?
You're needed on the bridge, sir.
Knock on my door! Knock next time!
Yes, sir.
Did you see anything?
No, sir. I didn't see you playing with your dolls again.
Good!
John finally getting his Martian vision back, sees the two Martians fighting along with the control of the white Martian has over the people of Middleton. While getting his vision back helped in some sense, the minions were still able to overpower John, holding him down. One pulls out a gun and is about to kill him, but Bridget blows him away. In fact, blows them all away as bang, bang, bang. She just like, she's John Rambo out there. Through all this, John is still wrestling with the fact that he had to push his family away when all he wanted was to bring them closer. Why couldn't he just talk to them and tell them what was going on and avoid all the nonsense? John asks Bridget, Tyler? And she responds, he's safe, he's safe. John tells her that she was right and, he has been hiding. But Tyler, is Tyler actually safe? The war between the Martians is happening in the minds of the people of Middleton, which include Tyler, who is holding the poison Choco from the previous issue. Finally, John lets go and gets his Martian vision upgrade. The Martian feels it too. He can see everything now, all the colors that he could previously. People on the streets, their thoughts, their pain, their struggles. Using his new upgraded Martian vision, he unlocks their eyes, allowing him to feel their feelings again, their loss, their happiness, their common values as people and neighbors. This starts to release them from the white Martian's grasp. Unfortunately, though, Tyler had already eaten the poison Choco as he's lying foaming at the mouth. With a newfound power, the Green Martian gains the upper hand in the psychosphere and slashes the white Martian in that battleground, defeating him for now. Finally, we see John and Bridget near Tyler's room, only to find him completely alive and still playing with the Play-Doh. As the sun finally rises on Middleton, they breathe a sigh of relief, and John swears no more secrets. Seemingly, they may be coming together as a family. But there may be one more secret, and that is the White Martian is now possessing Tyler, which is pretty cool. If you get the issue, you guys are reading it, you can hold it, the last page up to the light, and you can see the White Martian face behind Tyler's. So while they may have defeated the White Martian initially, who knows what's going to happen now. All right, guys, thanks for tuning in and following us here at You Mean DC on our Absolute series. We've got all of them going. Please comment below. What do you think about this issue? Do you think it was good? Do you think it was okay? Finally get a resolution to some sense about the darkness enveloping Middleton. But this, possession of Tyler does bring up a new challenge. And I wonder if the Martian and John are going to be able to sense it. Or maybe even Bridget will start to notice Tyler's changes. We'll find out in the next issue. Again, we thank all of our new subscribers. We've had a lot of influx here in the past month or two, and we do appreciate it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Click the bell notification so you know when we're releasing new issues and videos on those issues. They're all very good. Yeah, and I appreciate everyone watching. So until next time, later.